Welcome back. Welcome back to today's market color recap session. This is just going to be a very short, straight to the point session where we just quickly look at the level advantage of those opportunities, or if any trade has even triggered, and then just keep up with that. So if you happen to miss out on this morning session where we did a detailed breakdown of the reasons why we're looking at certain level points, please do well to just watch the previous video. You'd see that. But in this video, let's simply check out those points of interest, right? Now for AUD USD, part of this main session, you said more bullish on AUD USD, waiting for temporal sell-offs because we saw this printed on the H4 time frame, which is the sunshine. So we're looking at price retracing into this zone for us to now start looking for buy opportunities. So this is a point of interest that was marked out. This is, yeah, zoom out a little bit to have a better picture. So our point of interest, this and this as well. We're going to bring this down here. Waiting for price to eventually trade in and see if we see some confirmations to start to buy. We went as far as putting or drawing more levels on the M5 time frame. Okay, so those drawings have cleaned up. So I'm going to pretty much just do them again. This is not supposed to be here. This was from previous analysis. So POI 1, POI 2, and then 5 minutes yesterday's high and low are the levels that we marked out. Yesterday's high, low, day before yesterday's high and low. So if price eventually returns into these zones, my bias is still the same, it has not really changed. Coupled with the fact that we had that data come out on AUD this morning, you can go check that out on Forex Factory. I still want price to trade into this zone, and if I see confirmations, I'll be looking for buy opportunities of USD. For NZUSD now, let's go to the H4. So H4, we saw sunshine printed, so we expected price to retrace. The sunshine was here as at this one's analysis. It gave this deep retracement and said to buy. Remember I told you sunshine retraces. So it's pushing upward now. And I said if this sell, which is what we're currently seeing, became more predominant, if this is going to be continued, it is going to buy back into this point of interest, into this point of interest, or this point of interest. So if price finds resistance here and starts to sell, will not be surprised. All we need to look for is for confirmations to continue to sell NZUSD. This is the H1 time frame. Then we went on M5 and draw out yesterday's high, low, day before yesterday's high and low as well. Again, if you missed out this morning session, please go back to watch it to see the more detailed breakdown. Right, so the price has now broken through these zones. There's still room for it to trade above. Trade into what level? Into 0.56913 or 0.57437. And if resistance is hit, we'll be looking for some opportunities. So once they break above, we know that we're now temporarily buying NZUSD. Also AUD I showed us something where I said I was seeing some liquidity points on the upside that price could buy into, right? So price can come into this liquidity, and then there's liquidity here, although it looks like price already tapped into this fair value gap. You'd also see that there's a bunch of liquidity which AUD just cleared around this zone, diagonal liquidity. Now let's go to USD card, page 4. I don't know why all my drawings from this morning cleaned up. So I've been perfect to see, so you see them from this morning session and just understand better. Regardless, sunshine printed, so we're expecting temporal buys of USD card. I'm going to adjust this. So a buy somewhere in 12.40192, and then M5 yesterday's high and low. Not much has really happened on these asset classes. So yes, this is looking out for this. Let's this out. We'll go on a very short break soon, regardless, to now touch on it, see if any videos. Hi, Mr. Aye, let me pronounce the word Ajeni Fuja. Please correct me if I didn't pronounce that right, sir. Just marking out yesterday's high and low, day before yesterday's high and low into today's price movement. So yesterday's high, yesterday's low, day before yesterday's high, day before yesterday's low. Just pay attention to the ones I drew into today. That's 13th November from point A to point B. Is what you're paying attention to. So if price happens to break through USD card, comes to break through 1.40192 and breaks above this other POI here, then we know that USD card will even have a deeper retracement before we now see any other thing happen. So that is pretty much it. Yay. Good to have you here, sir. All right. So not much has happened. We're just going to go on a very short break now. So we can look at indices together with Demola and see how that has played out. So please don't go anywhere. In less than a minute, we'll be back to wrap up. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. Welcome to the second part of the market color session. How are we doing? Hope we're good. Hope we are fine. All right, very quickly and very briefly, we'll be looking at the US market. US 30, NAS 100, and also S&P 500. We had some analysis, some things we marked out earlier this morning, areas we expect price to get into before it starts, pushing to the upside. Briefly, I'll be sharing my screen. I would like us to follow also. Okay. All right. So this morning we had two interesting setup, right, on S&P 500. US 30, we already made a conclusion for US 30 that although it's a buy, where it is currently is very premium, right? So we don't want to really take that trade. We wait for price to come to a very good level, discount level, before we pull the trigger for US 30. And so we settled for S&P 500. Why? Because it's yet to clear its own high, its own all-time high, which is still far this, right? And then we also have this level. We marked out these two zones, right? Let me put on 1 hour time frame so it can be very clear. We had a level here, a level inside of a level. Okay, all of this except price to the first zone is that price reverses from all of this, right? We expect a push to the upside. And then the second is this zone, this entire zone, which serves as what? Which serves as a box pattern, another box pattern, right? Using this as external liquidity. Price is still playing around. We're here to see that push that we're waiting for. Hopefully, we would see it very soon in the market. All right. You'll see it very soon in the market, and we can also take advantage of whatever it is price is doing. All right, so that's briefly what we have going on for today. And already in this trade, like I mentioned in the morning, we have two areas of interest, this and also the second one, right? I'm both in this and I have my pending order set for this, right? Those are the two trades opportunities I want to take today. And if price tells me out here, fine and good, we go again when price gets to this zone, and then from there we can best believe that price should reverse to the upside. And once that happens, we know, of course, with our TP in place, we're going to recover whatever it is that was lost here, and also make some money even off the trade. Right? And if price begins to reverse from this, fine and good, no money lost, and then we make some serious profits. Regardless, we are making profit. All right, so that's what we have on US 100. Also, we have some areas marked out at this zone, and price is reacting off of this zone, right? This same zone that we have marked out on S&P 500. We also have the same on US 30, on US 100, that's NASDAQ, right? And like I mentioned, price is still trying to, push to the upside from the zone. So hopefully we'll see what 2 o'clock, not 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock into 3 o'clock brings that window. There's always volatility and volume in the market during that period. We expect to see that again, and sending price to the upside. Everything is still kind of bullish in terms of fundamental, because we see the US government signaling that the shutdown might come to an end very soon. So if that happens, then it signals that investor will be confident again in the market and would see a rally typically in the market. All right, that's pretty much what we have going on for today. And thank you for joining, everyone. Ezekiel and Mayowa, thank you for joining. Right, our levels are still intact. We expect price to reverse from those levels, and hopefully by Tuesday, we're going to revisit all of this again, and then see how prices have played out, either win or lesson. All right, thank you so much. I wish you all a profitable trading. Cheers and God bless, guys. See you tomorrow for another market follow session by 8:30 in the morning, London session, and also 2 p.m. New York session in the afternoon. Cheers and God bless.